For them as they look forward to getting 3 points. 3 points that they must get in a Group G that is very tough when you consider that it's Italy and Spain. The rest of them are really there just for the entertainment. However, Spain do need 3 points against Macedonia.
Here's the Spain lineup there without the Real Madrid European champions after their extended celebrations following the final in Cardiff. But Barcelona's Piqué, Alba and Iniesta all play, and Real Sociedad's Asier Iaramendi is given his debut. Iago Aspas, who scored against England at Wembley, gets his 4th cap, and Pepe Reina gets a rare outing in goal.
Now, most of these players have been off for a couple of weeks. Some of them have been traveling on vacation. They come back now to get together for this matches. We'll see what level of interest these Spanish players show in this matchup.
As for Colombia, well, they are fielding a very strong team here. The captain James Rodriguez, as we were saying, left out completely by Real Madrid on Saturday. He plays, as does Juan Cuadrado of Juventus, who was sent off, having come on as a substitute in that final. Radamel Falcao, who was looking washed up a year ago, is back in hot form. His goals helped Monaco win the title in France.
Really, the only motivation for Colombia is that they're playing against Spain, in Spain, an opportunity that not many players get. Other than that, Colombia, their next meaningful match is not until the end of August. So for them, this is really an opportunity to play against a very high-quality team.
Very good atmosphere here. This is normally a 3rd division ground, but you can see it's very nice as the top of the Spanish scoring charts. Iaramendi, flicked on by Aspas. Azpilicueta, lovely looking move so far. Silva! Good chance and movement by Iago Aspas. Koke to play it inside. Good tempo to Spain's work. Iniesta with that ball through. David Silva forces one save, has another opportunity, and there's yet another save by Ospina.
You talked about the penetration pass and this ability of Andrés Iniesta and finding David Silva, who's in an onside position. Colombia stops playing. David Silva has 3 chances at it. First is blocked by Ospina, then falls back to his left foot again, doesn't hit it cleanly, and then once it falls to his right foot, there's no that perhaps needs a pat in the back, needs a hug, a little bit of loving, a little bit of TLC.
Aspas. Pedro again with the early ball, and that's crossed the line. David Silva again for Spain. It's a lead they definitely deserve. Fast move, lovely early ball in from Pedro, and David Silva's touch was just enough to defeat Ospina.
We've talked about it, the transition of Spain in becoming a possession-oriented team and then finding opportunities to get forwards. Andrés Iniesta is trying to recover from a knock. But this is direct, it's quick, it's first time passing, it's movement in the box by David Silva. It's not a whole lot of touches, it's 1 and 2 touches, it's direct, it's down the line by Pedro, and good touch by Silva, who gets across Davinson Sanchez. David Ospina unable to react on time, can't get there, 1-0. Good goal by David Silva, and tremendous ball this one by Pedro. Good redirection by David Silva.
Goalkeeper's got to do a bit better than that, hasn't he?
Well, you could argue that he could have done better as well in the FA Cup final.
They made a lot of good saves in that final, but yeah, you're right, he might have done better with
where it's a quicker tempo to the Premier League, and the idea of getting into dangerous area with a first-time ball across is something that doesn't come natural to the Spanish player.
And there's another variation. Piqué to Iago Aspas, who could not quite get the shot away.
Yeah, there's never a breather. And Colombia would suggest.
That was Aspas on the near post with Koke's ball in.
Koke in an advanced position. We were talking about him and his ability to attack and join in the attack with Spain. And again, it's a first-time ball into a dangerous area, and Iago Aspas tries to go with a fancy little touch, a little bit of filthiness. Perhaps if he...
Test for Gareth Southgate's team there. Back here, Spain leading Colombia, and deservedly so, by a 1-0. It ought to be a free kick. It was a clumsy-looking challenge. Cuadrado. Now, he doesn't want to be involved in another red card incident. This time it's with Jordi Alba.
So what you're saying is that he doesn't discriminate. He goes after Barcelona players and Real Madrid players. He's all right. He takes care of all of them.
Well, that's one way of looking at it, yeah. I think he thought Jordi Alba left something on him there, and he might have been right about that.
I don't think he appreciated the fact that Jordi Alba was grabbing him around the neck either.
Yeah. But he has to keep the lid on it, doesn't he?
Doubt resulting in South America.
Let's see if they can grind out something here. Is Cardona. Playing it inside James Rodriguez. Oh, well, that's what he can do. Pure invention. Lovely little cameo.
And it's in a tight space, in a tight area. It's good movement down the left-hand side. But the ability of James Rodriguez continues to be the playmaker for Colombia. The cutback, Andres Iniesta, not exactly, aren't you?
Yep.
You sound excited about it.
It's never dull. It's never dull. It's a chance here for Colombia. And he's in as well. Cardona with the final touch. Piqué couldn't clear it from the line. And Colombia get their equalizer in the 40th minute. Edwin Cardona is the scorer. Only his 5th goal for Colombia.
Pepe Reina and Cesar Azpilicueta, have a word with yourselves. This comes from nothing. There's a ball popped into a dangerous area. Not much from Cuadrado. Azpilicueta thinks Reina has it. Reina doesn't have it. He thinks Azpilicueta has it. You got it. I got it. No, he's got it. Cardona's got it. It's a good finish by Cardona in the end. But come on. Juvenile defending from everybody involved, including Piqué, Azpilicueta, and Reina. But Cardona with a resourceful finish, and Piqué cannot clear it off the line.
Even he might have done better as well at the end there. It wasn't easy. Might have got it out. He didn't. And Colombia get... and he did take Argentina to the quarterfinals of the World Cup as well as Colombia. Argentina, you might remember, were knocked out on penalties by Germany that year. And there's another goal for the Colombians, and it's Falcao leaping like a salmon to hammer his header into the net. And Colombia have come from 1 down to lead 2-1.
Couple of things. There's a well-driven ball initially by James Rodriguez to the back post. The movement of the ball by Radamel Falcao gets inside of his defender as Spain prepares. A couple of substitutions. But the movement of the ball by Falcao, his ability to get in front of his defender of Azpilicueta, gets inside of Azpilicueta, and then the powerful jump, powerful header. Good luck with that, Pepe Reina, never getting there. Azpilicueta cannot come across Falcao. A couple of things that you need.
Back here, their unbeaten streak under threat. Koke, good effort. Ospina had to get across. He wasn't to know whether that was sneaking in or not and couldn't take the chance.
It's hit well, but it's far enough that Ospina is able to work it.
Really put forward a convincing or coherent argument for themselves in this second half here. Saul, and it's the equaliser. Morata with a very, very clever header. They look to be going nowhere in this game, Spain, but Morata there, that was the deftest of headers. And Spain do get a late equaliser.
Well, I guess if you're going to do that with a header, then you can whine and complain all you want, Alvaro Morata. It's good movement away from the ball by Alvaro Morata inside the 18-yard box. Does well in getting across the defender. We talked about the Colombian defenders not reading the play very well, but this is a fantastic header by Alvaro Morata. Gets across his defenders. A good ball by Saúl Ñíguez. What a header that is by Morata.
That is fantastic, Ali. He's in front of the near post. He has to get it on that Spanish bench. Here it is again. It's well worth another look.
And we mentioned how your movement has to be quick against very athletic Colombian defenders. It's a first-time ball by Saúl Ñíguez from the left-hand side. Morata made a decisive movement across.